Enable notifications by ringing the bell.
Hello everyone, we're back. This is Renegades React, and we are reacting to The Predator. I didn't know this was a thing until I got here. And
hell of a surprise, huh?
I'm a little partial to the first movie. I mean, and the second one. I mean, because it has Gary Busey in it. You know.
At his craziest.
Predators wasn't horrible.
The problem that Predators had is that there was too much going on.
But I mean, the original's a classic. The perfect Valentine's movie. I mean,
you got the perfect Christmas movie in Die Hard,
Yep.
and the perfect Valentine's movie.
It really
Predator.
is. That's a deep cut to a How I Met Your Mother reference, but whatever. We're here.
But okay, so Predator features prosthetic work by the late great Stan Winston.
It's such a cool monster. Like, they honestly saved that movie. Because the original design was a big dumb lobster thing, and they came in and redesigned it and saved that movie.
Yeah, and also it was going to be a more like a smaller and more agile.
I don't really know exactly what it's supposed to look like, because the only thing I ever saw was like they had a bright red suit because it would stand out against the green foliage, because they couldn't green it out like typically you see, like green or blue.
Yeah.
So we never really saw what the finished product was supposed to look like, but the overall silhouette was just horrible.
Well,
and originally that was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, it was. Jean-Claude Van Damme was going to be the Predator.
And he hated it.
Yeah. And so they brought in, like, a former basketball player who was, like, 7 foot tall and, like, ripped to the gills to face Arnold Schwarzenegger, in which, honestly, Arnie at that time, I think, was at one of his brawniest. I mean,
he's pretty built.
Like,
pretty built.
That one scene where him and Carl Weathers, like,
they purposely
they purposely do that just to show off Arnold Schwarzenegger's bicep.
The bicep,
like
shot.
His bicep is like up to here, like, for reference, it's like up to here. And Carl Weathers, a built dude himself, his bicep looked like an infant compared to Arnold Schwarzenegger's. It's like, Jesus, dude, come on. But it has some of Arnold's best one-liners. For instance, "Stick around."
Yeah. And, of course, the "Go get to the chopper."
And also, "What in the hell are you?"
Yeah. Lots of good lines
"If it
in that.
bleeds, we can kill it."
That is a great movie for one-liners. It
is.
seriously is.
It is. And he's not the only one that gets in good one-liners.
Yeah, some of those I don't want to repeat because my mother would frown on me if I went around saying it. But
the one by Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
That one in the chopper.
My friend has a shirt with the picture of a Tyrannosaurus on it, and it says GD.
I am a GD
sexual
Tyrannosaurus. This shit'll turn you into a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus. My uncle Richie, when me and Zach first watched that film together, my Uncle Richie, like, turned up the volume and wanted us to pay very close attention to what he was saying right there. And what did Jesse Ventura say? Like, when no one wanted to dip tobacco, it's like, "Bunch of French frying faggots up in this chopper." And then after that, they did it's like, "This shit'll turn you into a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus." And
I have no idea what they're talking about.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This will have to be a masterpiece theater.
The whole time, Jesse Ventura has a huge wad of chewing tobacco in his mouth, and he's trying to offer some, and nobody wants it, and he gets offended when they don't want to try his chewing tobacco.
Yeah, and not only that, but he also it's like "You're hurt, you're bleeding, man. I got time to bleed." That's another great line. So many good lines in that film. Shane Black, the writer from the original film, to tie back into to this one here, the writer for the original film is the writer and director of this film. And he's been wanting to come back to this series for such a long time, because he said he's had such good ideas and such but he had to build up his repertoire as a director before they'd give him the helm of it. And go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that, like, Predators, I think they had some good ideas they never really followed through with. So I'm excited that hopefully they are going to have a,
Well, they had a great cast. I mean, a great cast. I mean, Adrian Brody, Alice Braga, Walton Goggins, freaking Danny Trejo.
I know he was in there. I mean, for a little bit, but
well, yeah. Lawrence Fishburne. I mean,
Dang, Morpheus running around being all crazy. The concept was really cool because that was like in some of the comic books and stuff. Like you knew that this species was out there up to all this stuff, and they were real big on ritual hunts and stuff. But you never really got to see in the comics you got to see like more of their culture and stuff, but not so much in the movies.
And hopefully this will bring up some of their culture. And,
which
bring it to light.
The original, that's part of the fun. You don't know anything about it. You just context clues from what the stuff it's doing, and like some of its technology is obviously more advanced.
Absolutely.
But then you get a little bit in the second one, like all these things have been around and visiting Earth for a long time, and then you get a little bit of that in Predators too, because when they go into that one ship, all of a sudden like the Yakuza guy opens up the katana and he's just like, "This is very super old,
This is very old," and it's just like, wow. They've been doing this a long time.
I'm just gonna say I didn't like the twist at the end of Predators.
No, I didn't either. I thought that was like
that was kind of a bummer. I thought it was kind of a slap in the face to like the creatures we grew up with, and you saw in the comics and stuff.
But hey, well, we're back here now. Let's watch this here and see what Heather thinks of her first exposure to the Predator franchise.
I'm nervous.
I know what Ben would be saying right now.
I know, I was about to say glad Ben's not here.
Dang mini trailer for the freaking trailer, which I hate, but at the same time it's just like they're a thing. What are you gonna do?
What? How did you get that?
Bruh.
How did you get that?
What? Uh-oh. Bruh, you have no idea what you've just summoned.
Oh,
Bruh.
Tell me about the mission. Did you see anything unusual?
Define unusual.
Like an alien, you mean?
Wait, is that the dude from Wolverine?
Logan.
Oh, yeah. Or Logan?
Yeah.
He's got both hands.
And your men? Someone or
From
something
the
tore
director
them
of
to
Iron Man
pieces.
3. Oh, good.
What was that?
I think
Hey,
they're
was that
attempting
Peel?
hybridization.
Or was that Keegan? Or was Keegan? That was Keegan.
They're
Not
upgrading
Keegan.
on every planet they visit.
Oh!
We need to know if you pose a threat.
We're assassins. Isn't posing a threat kind of the point?
So, the Predator. I think we're going back to just having one now, which is good, because I think if you want to reinvigorate the franchise, you have to go back to just one and show how how dangerous one is.
Right.
I think that's if you want to make an impact. I mean, because I don't know, it all depends.
I noticed he had the Shuriken, which is like an updated smart disc from 2.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Wolf was the only one that used that in Requiem.
Yeah, which I think
which-
I think they're trying to forget about Requiem.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of like the Pred-Alien hybrid. I mean, Wolf was pretty cool because you could tell he was like a he was a grizzled veteran that like knew stuff. I mean, he wasn't just like one of the greenhorn predators.
No, he wasn't a grunt. He was like he was an experienced like
So,
field colonel.
I like some of the ideas they played with in that. It just wasn't pulled off very well. But yeah, I would really like it to sort of go back to more towards the suspense horror, because in the first one that was just so cool, where like you had all these like awesome guys that you knew were bad dudes, and like, you know, it was in your face because they're all muscled up and stuff and had all these big guns, and like this thing is just like picking them off one by one, and like you're finding blood and body parts, and then it's like,
oh yeah, guts everywhere, just like decimation.
They find that guy hanging from the tree and he's all flayed, like there's no skin on him, and they're like, what is doing this? This isn't, you know.
No, this isn't a gorilla. This isn't guerrilla war fighters. Yeah. These are like, this is something else.
And you know when it's like,
and Billy's little speech about, it's just like, oh no, sir, but it's got me afraid. Bullshit, you ain't afraid of no man.
Yeah.
It's like,
this ain't no man.
This up there ain't no man.
It's just like stuff like that is just like, what?
It's like, damn. It's like, it captures your imagination.
Yeah.
I love stuff like
finally, that. Like, that was probably one of the coolest movie reveals of all time, where it's like this thing's like throwing Arnold around and everything, and then it's like unhooks the mask and takes it off, and you're like, you see that crazy.
Yeah, it was so cool. Loved it. Heather has no idea what the hell we're talking about. So we'll have to do Predator. We'll have to do the original Predator.
I mean,
for you.
it's like, I mean, you may not be into it, but it's kind of one of those things. It's like, it's just such an iconic monster, like out of monster movies. Like the Predator's almost, I mean, it's probably almost as recognizable as Godzilla in some places.
Oh yeah, like the Alien as well.
Mhm.
The Alien from Alien is.
I know
like,
Alien when I see it, and I
Yeah.
haven't seen Alien.
Yeah, but the Predator, like, have you seen like the mask of the Predator and like known that it's the Predator? Okay, well, you see different exposures.
It
to
doesn't
different
really
things.
look like this trailer specifically. Doesn't look like something I'd be into.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not really into action movies. I know it sounds weird because I watch superhero movies, but I'm just very particular.
Well, just think of Arnold Schwarzenegger as a superhero. That's really all you got to do. I mean, he pretty much, for the longest time in the 80s, was a living, breathing superhero to a lot of people out there.
Pretty much.
And, like, he was on the same level as, like, Hulk Hogan. Like, actually, if you got Hulk Hogan and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the same room at their peaks in, like, the mid-80s, I guarantee you the place would just explode from machismo.
Suburban Commando.
You have any idea what we're going to do to you? You're going to pound my face. What are you, nuts? This is the 90s. We're going to sue you. All right.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'll probably definitely see it. I mean, you know,
Probably, definitely. Definitely, probably.
not gonna get too overhyped for it because I mean, you never know. But I mean, honestly, movies like this, I will go see just for the monster makeups. So you know,
Oh, yeah. I can't
'Cause
wait to see what the reviews are going to say.
The Predator's one of those that like, there's only one way you can do it is to stick a guy in a suit. And,
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Well, it looks like they are doing doing a full suit again. Doesn't look like there's no CGI over it.
Yeah.
Or if
Well,
it
I mean-
is, it looks good.
I mean, you can. I mean, a little bit, but I mean, traditionally, like it looked awesome from the start. It holds up really well. I mean, you don't really have to help it along with digital effects, really. I
Not
mean,
really, no.
But the explosions make those safer for the action stuff. Sure. I mean. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, the Predators is it's just so cool.
Yeah. All right. Well,
But
me and Micah have gushed about this. Heather's just sat there in a point of confusion, just wondering what the hell are these guys talking about.
I'm actually just wanting to watch Alien.
Aliens
fair.
are good. It's,
Alien is good.
I mean, it's a classic.
Oh yeah, Alien and Predator by themselves are actually pretty good. Are pretty good by themselves. The first two Alien films, I gotta say, are really, really good.
Those hold up, and I would say the first two Predator films hold up.
Yeah,
I mean, the first one's
one
definitely
more
the
than
best.
The second one.
The
But
second one is more like guilty pleasure for me. Just
no. The second one, I had my likes about it, but at the same time, it's just like, But honestly, I still enjoyed it. I still watched it and liked it. So I think that'll have to be a monster movie thing that we do before.
Monster movie week.
monsters.
Yeah, monster movie week. I'll do it. I'd love to do that.
Well, that was my thing back when I was a kid. Was Monster Vision on TNT? They just
And I
run.
have-
Oh,
Godzilla
I remember that
marathons.
with Joe Bob Briggs.
I don't remember the host. I
host?
just remember I just watched Godzilla movies on TNT.
Hey, can I make Micah hate me?
Why am I going to
Go.
hate you?
I haven't seen Godzilla.
Well, that's fine.
So?
A lot of people haven't, and I won't say that they're like, masterpieces.
No, I will say this though: the more recent one that we went to, Shin Godzilla.
Now that was extremely well done. That
Oh
was-
yeah, that
I
was.
mean, I respect it. I love Godzilla movies. A lot of the stuff through the 90s, the acting is terrible and the writing is just way off the wall.
Oh yeah, the worst one for me was Godzilla versus Megalon.
I love Megalon.
No, I like Megalon,
yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, especially they got really campy when they decided to make Godzilla like the superhero back in the 70s. I guess they got really
Yeah.
campy.
Yeah, it was like.
Yep,
But-
really campy.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's Godzilla. It's a gigantic movie lizard. So, all right, everybody, that's gonna do it for this one. This was the Predator official teaser trailer. If you are interested in the Predator movie, like we are, like me and Mike are, I mean, this doesn't seem Heather's speed.
I am a person that is here.
Yes, It's like, and I'm sitting here doing nothing. It's okay. It's fine. I mean, honestly, here's some things I've sat here for, and I'm just like, but oh well. If you all are interested in watching this, let us know in the comments down below. Let us know what you're excited about. Are you excited about the Predator returning to its roots with Shane Black as the writer/director? Also, there's a link to the original video in the comments below, or in the description below. Sorry. And until next time, I'm Nate,
Micah.
Heather.
and we'll see you later, everyone. Peace out.